An apostolic missionary must have both heart and tongue ablaze with charity. Saint Anthony Mary Claret. July 16th, 1849, in a small room in Vic Seminary in Barcelona, a humble Roman Catholic priest along with his 5 companions proclaimed, "A great work begins today," and thus founded the missionary congregation of the Sons of the Immaculate Heart of the Blessed Virgin Mary, known as the Claretian Missionaries. 170 years later, the Claretian missionaries today are working in over 66 countries as missionaries, educators, counselors, caretakers, and much more. What makes the Claretian missionaries one of the effective servants of their Christian faith? How are the Claretians bringing a revolution in evangelization, social ministry and pastoral ministry in the peripheries in India and across the globe? The dream and reality of Claretian presence in India. The first Indian Claretian priest, Father Joseph Madhavat, was ordained in 1968. Subsequently, the province of Germany sent Father Francis Xavier Dinberger to India to officially begin the Claretian mission in the year 1970. On 24th October 1971, Claret Bhavan in Kuruvillangad, Kerala, the first house of the Claretians in India, was blessed and inaugurated by Bishop Sebastian Weilil, Bishop of Palai. As of now, the Claretians in India consists of 5 major organizations: Province of Bangalore, Province of Chennai, St. Thomas Province, Northeast Independent Delegation and Kolkata Delegation.
We are missionaries. The mission belongs to the core of our most fundamental identity. We have received from the Spirit a charism that conforms us to Jesus and makes us similar to the apostles in a communion of life, totally dedicated to the Father and to the kingdom. We are missionaries with Spirit. We have been graced with a particular spirituality inherited from Saint Anthony Mary Claret and from our rich tradition. As sons of the heart of Mary, we are called to be men open to the Spirit, led by Him and always docile to His motions, men on fire with love. Thus, in our formation ministry, we focus on the formation of consecrated persons through our institutes at various places. In India, we have a unique center called Sannyasa Institute of Consecrated Life in Karmalaram, Bangalore. We are listeners and servants of the Word of God. Our charismatic heritage defines us as listeners and servants of the Word. We are in the church and in society an echo of Claret, passionate minister of the gospel in season and out of season, using all means at our disposal. We, like Mary, as sons of her heart, want to welcome and meditate upon the Word in our hearts and to proclaim it with passion, especially through our publications and evangelizing media. We are missionaries in community. As witnesses and messengers of the joy of the gospel in apostolic community, we strive to have a common vision in addressing the human peripheries that challenge us in every place to have an attitude of missionary outreach. We are sent to evangelize, listening to the poor. One cannot be a clerician if he acts as if the poor did not exist. Nor can he be a clerician without denouncing unfair structures, fighting against a system that subjugates the poor, and proposing varied alternatives. For our congregation, the dimension of evangelizing with others, multiplying evangelizing leaders, and shared mission is an indispensable charismatic trait that we understand and carry out in various ways. Pastoral care of the souls is at the heart of our missionary activities. Faith formation and evangelization has helped clericians to venture into new and difficult terrains in care of the spiritual needs of the people, both in rural and urban areas. Education ministry is another focus of our missionary service. Imparting quality and affordable education, especially to the economically weaker and underprivileged sections of the society. Our education ministry ranges from educating children from remotest hamlets to the semi-urban areas. We run schools and hostels for the education of the tribal students and help them stand out in the society and in the world. Inspired by the spirit and charism of Saint Anthony Mary Claret, through our institutes of higher education, we help in developing thousands of young men and women for professional lives and render service to humanity. Our students have been consistently bagging many university ranks and winning laurels in sports, literary, art and cultural festivals, and these achievements are a testimony to the excellent quality of the holistic education we impart. Our founder, Saint Anthony Mary Claret, was a champion of the poor and socially afflicted as the Archbishop of Santiago in Cuba. His charism inspires us in taking up ministries for the upliftment of the people living at the peripheries. At Sumanahalli in Bangalore, together with many collaborators, we care for those affected by leprosy. Their treatment, follow-up medication, education, rehabilitation, job placement and housing facility, etc. is part of the project supported by many generous and good-hearted people. Care and rehabilitation of the visually challenged is another important ministry we undertake. Our Snegajodi Center at Athani in Belgavi district of Karnataka has been rendering yeoman service to the visually impaired children in Karnataka. The vision to rehabilitate these children through proper education has already been bearing fruits as most of them get into government jobs. Besides their education, various extracurricular activities like singing, music, orchestra, painting, etc. help them to grow in self-confidence and become independent. Through Project Vision initiative, we have gone further in creating global awareness about the eye donation and care and rehabilitation of the visually impaired. The Project Vision Rural Campus in Tumkur district has initiated various activities for the care of people affected with the different disabilities, especially the children. The center, in collaboration with many like-minded people, takes up various awareness programs and provides facilities like eye clinic, music therapy, daycare for children with disabilities, empowering rural women through tailoring unit and responding to the needs of the people during disasters. Addiction to alcohol and drugs is another major disturbing evil in our society. Through our Hope Recovery Center at Belgavi, we care for those affected by this social evil. A spaciously green and healthy campus has helped in treating and rehabilitating thousands of affected from various walks of our lives. We, the Claretians, are present in 70 countries around the world, dedicated to rendering quality education, publishing of Bibles and religious books, run parishes, uplifting and helping in the social welfare of the people and the care of our common home.